In modeling, we use these small squares to express the ones digits in a number. And also we use these bars to express the tens digits. And we know that this bar consists of 10 of these small squares, so that 110 equals 10 ones. And also here we express the 100 digits using this flat or this block. And to make one block of them, I need 10 bars and stick them together to make this. So that the 100 is 10 tens, because if you count it by 10, you will find 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So to reach 100, I need 10 of these tens. These relations are very important once I need to regroup in addition and subtraction problems. And last lesson we learned how can I regroup in ones. What is the meaning of regroup? We said that regroup means once they are more than 9 ones, I will collect 10 of them to make them one new 10. And since we know that regrouping is an extra step in which we change entities from one place to another when it's needed, and because we know that 10 tens make me 100, so we can generalize the rule, and we can regroup in tens also. With the same rule, when they are more than 9 pairs, we will regroup. Regroup means I will collect 10 of these tens to make them one new 100. In some problems, I may need to regroup in both ones and tens. The most important is to know that I can't write more than one digit in each place. So, once there are more than 9 entities in each place, I will regroup. For example, if I find more than 9 small squares in the ones place, I will regroup 10 of them to make one new 10 or one new pair. And if I find more than 9 pairs in the tens place, I will regroup 10 of these pairs to make one new 100. Adding 2-digit numbers with regrouping. I have here 71 plus 64. I will draw one mat for each addend as we said, and for the answer I expect here I will need one more place because they are big numbers. So I will draw one mat with 3 places, ones, tens and hundreds. So the first addend is 71. It will be represented by one small square for the 1 ones and 7 pairs for the 7 tens. So here I will draw 7 pairs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And 64 will be represented by 4 small squares for the 4 ones. I have here 1, 2, 3, and 4. And here I have 6 tens, so I will draw 6 bars. And this is 64. And in addition, I will start addition with the ones, so I will count all the small squares all together. I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in the ones place, I will draw 5 small squares. Then I will add the tens together. I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I will draw 13 pairs in the tens place. I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now it's time to write the number. I have here 5 ones, so I don't need to regroup because they are less than 9. So I write 9 here in the ones because I have 9 ones, and in tens I have here 13 tens. As we know that I can't write more than 1 digit in each place, so here 13 tens, they are more than 9, so I need to regroup. Regroup means I will collect 10 of these pairs and replace them to make one new 100. So I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I will stick them all together like this and switch them to make one new block or one new 100. So now the leftover of tens is 1, 2, 3. So here I have 3 tenths. And now I created one new place which is 100, and I have here one block which is counted by 100, so I have 100. So the answer here is 135. If we composed the answer up, I have ones, tens, and 100, and I have here 100, and I have 3 tens, and I have 5 ones. So the answer is 135. Second example is 42 plus 81. Here, instead of I draw one mat for each number, I will draw one big mat and add all inside. I have here 42, so they are 2 ones, so I will draw 2 small squares, and 4 tens, so I will draw 4 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the first addend, and the second addend is 81. It will be represented by one small square in the ones and 8 bars for the tens. I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So now I gathered all the ones and all the tens together, and it's time to compose the number. I have here 1, 2, 3 ones, so I don't need to regroup in ones because they are less than 9. They are not more than 9. So I will write 3 in ones as it is. But here in tens, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This 12 is more than 9, so I need to regroup. Regroup means I will collect 10 of these bars and replace them to make one new 100. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I will stick them all together and switch it to the 100 place and make one new 100. So here I regrouped 10 tens to make 100, and it's time to write how many tens are remaining. I have here 1, 2. There are 2 tens now, and I have here one new 100, so it will be 100 here. So the answer is 123. And in this problem, I regrouped in tens. I regrouped the tens of these tens to make 100. Adding 2-digit numbers with regrouping in tens. Using our place value mat, we will regroup 10 tens to make 100. First example is 53 plus 64. I will draw one mat for each number. I have the first addend 53. So here I have 3 ones and 5 tens. So I will draw 3 small squares and I will represent the 5 tens by drawing 5 bars. And second addend is 64. I have here 4 ones and 6 tens. So I will represent the 4 ones by drawing 4 small squares, and I will represent the 6 tens by drawing 6 bars. Then we will start addition from ones, so I will add the ones digits together. I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I will draw 7 small squares in the ones place. Then I will add the tens together, so I will count all bars I have. I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So I will draw 11 bars in the tens place. It's time to write the answer. So here I have 7 in ones. I don't need to regroup in ones because they are less than 9. But in tens they are 11. They are more than 9. So we will regroup. Regroup is one extra step in which I collect 10 of these bars and switch them to make one new 100. So here I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I will gather them all like this and move them to make one new 100. And now I have only one bar in the tens, so it's only 1, and I have one block in the 100, so it's 100. So the answer here is 170. Adding two-digit numbers with regrouping in one sentence. Here I have 347 plus 165. I will draw one mat for each number, and I will represent 347 in its mat. I have here 7 ones, so I will draw 7 small squares, and I have 4 tens, so I will draw 4 bars, and they are 300, so I will draw 3 blocks. And second addend is 165. Here I have 5 and 1s, so I will draw 5 small squares, and they are 6 tens, so I will draw 6 bars, and it's only 100, so I will draw 1 block. Then I will start addition from ones place. I have here 7 and 5 small squares, so in the answer I will draw 12 small squares. Then I will add the tens together. I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here in the answer I will draw 10 bars in the tens place. Then I will add 100 together. I have here 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I will draw in the 100 place 4 blocks. Now it's time to compose the answer. I have here 12 small squares. They are more than 9, so I need to regroup. Regroup means I will collect 10 of these ones and stick them together to make one new 10. So here I will say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I will add them all together to make one 10. So I will draw one more bar in tens, because here I regrouped the 10 ones to make one new 10. Then here in the answer the leftover of ones is 2. So here I have 2 ones. And how many tens do you have now? I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They are now 11 tens. They are more than 9, so I have to regroup. Regroup means I will stick 10 of these bars together and replace them to make one new 100. So I regrouped 10 of these 10s to make one new 100, and the leftover of 10s now is only 110. So here I have 110 in the answer. And now how many hundreds do you have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So they are 500, and the answer now is 512. 347 plus 165. Instead of I draw one mat for each addend, to make it easier I will draw one big mat and add all inside. Here in addition I will start from ones digit. I have 7 and 5. So here I will draw 7 small squares and 5 more small squares, and I have here the tens digits. I have 4 and 6 tens, so here I will draw 4 and add 6 to them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I will add the 100 digits. I have here 300 and I have here 100, so I will draw 3 blocks and one more block from the second addend. So it's time to compose the answer. Here in ones I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. We will find that ones digits are more than 9, so here I need to regroup, and regroup means I will add 10 together and switch them to make 1 10. So here I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10, and I will stick them all together like this and switch them to be 1 new 10. So I will add one more part to this number, and the answer now I have 2 ones only. So I have here 2 in ones. And how many tens do you have now? I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 and 11. They are more than 9, so here I need to regroup 10 of these tens to make 1 new 100. So here I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. I will stick them all together like this, and I will switch it to be 1 new 100. And now in the answer I have only one bar in tens, so it's only 1/10 here. And hundreds I have 1 2 3 4 and 5, so there are 5 hundreds. So the answer option B 512. So in this example I need to regroup in ones and in tens, because here I regroup the tens of these ones to make 1 new 10, and I regroup 10 of these tens to make 1 new 100. And our rule is when they are more than 9 we will regroup.